What's up guys? So, in this video we're going to be learning the lead solo, the awesome, iconic lead solo to Journey's one and only Don't Stop Believing. Yes, we have done the rhythm section, so if you want to know the rhythm section, then you need to check out this video right here. You need to check out that video right there. That'll teach you the rhythm section of that. But in this video, we're learning the solo to Don't Stop Believing by Journey. So let's cut into the intro. That was a lot of weird noises. I don't know what that was. Resume the intro. Welcome everybody to the Evan DiDio Show. My name's Evan DiDio, and you're watching the Evan DiDio Show. Like I said in the intro, we're learning the solo to Don't Stop Believing by Journey. There they all are. Look at them with their afros. That's awesome. Thank you, Journey. Thank you. We're getting into the solo for this awesome, iconic rock song. And I know that you're going to enjoy it, so make sure you smash the subscribe button. Also, click the like button, as well as comment if you have any questions, and I'll do my best to get to them as always. But let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so the first part I actually didn't play in the beginning of this video, but it is so much, it's just the awesomest intro riff you can play on the guitar. Now, it might take a little while to get, but I know you guys will get it in no time. So we've kind of got a repeating pattern here, and it's based on the D flat minor chord. So because that would be the minor 6 of the E, which is the key of this song. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bar with our first finger across the 16th frets of the G string and the B string. That's what that sounds like. Then the second thing we're going to do is we're going to put our second finger on the 17th fret of the B string, as if we're doing a minor chord. Then we're going to do a pull off from there to our first finger, which is on the 16th fret. And then we take our third finger, put it on the 18th fret of the G string, right there. And then we go back down to the 16th fret with our first finger. And then we start it all over again. But starting off, we've got kind of a palm mute here. A palm mute is basically resting our palm against the bridge, right where the strings meet the bridge. And we kind of increase with speed, also with volume as we go. You can also use a volume pedal to slowly increase. That's what I do whenever we're playing in a live show. I slowly increase the volume, and it's just so much fun. But then right after we get there, we take our third finger, we're going to put it on the 18th fret of the B string, and we're also going to take our pinky and put it on the 19th fret of the high E string. Now this might sound really weird to start off with, but what you do is you hit the note here and then bend up with just your third finger, not your pinky. So you keep your pinky where it's at, but then you bend the third finger. And what you can do to help you bend, you can put your other two fingers, your first and second finger, behind the third finger on the same string. That's really cool. We're bending up about a step, like almost a step and a half. And then bending back down slowly. And then we come down here and hit the E chord twice. So if you'd like to know how to play the E bar chord, here it is. We've got our first finger barred across the 7th fret of the A string, the D string, the G string, and the B string. And we add our 3rd finger to the 9th fret of the D string, the G string, and the B string. So it sounds like this. And also you can hit the low E string. You don't really have to worry about that one ringing in just because it's the same note as the chord. Hit that twice. And then that's the intro. That's what we've got for the intro. Now for the awesome, iconic solo that starts off with a really fast run. But what I like to do is whenever I go into my solo setting, it's right before I start the solo. But you might be wondering, whoa, how do you do that? Well, in the chords, when you look at the rhythm section, which I'll link up right here again, what I taught you guys was doing this. And then that's right before a couple different sections in the song, but it's also right before the solo. So with the solo setting, right before the solo happens, you can kind of hit the bass note of all of those chords. So that is on the 7th fret of the low E string, and then with the 9th fret of the low E string. You do that again, and then the 5th fret of the low E string. And then right after that, we go into this really quick part. So what that is it's like this. The first finger goes on the 13th fret of the G string. Then our second finger goes onto the 14th fret of the G string. Then our third or pinky finger, whichever one you prefer, I use my third just because that's an easier reach for me, goes to the 16th fret of the G string. And then we move our fingers like up a half step, except we change some of the notes, but it's kind of like a move up a half step from here to here. And then our first finger goes on the 14th fret of the B string. Our second finger goes on the 16th fret of the B string. Then our third finger goes on the 17th fret of the B string. Then we move our first finger up here to the 14th fret of the high E string. Kind of wait for a second, and then we go into the bend. Now this is a bend that goes only a half step up. So we're starting here, bending up from the 16th fret, up a half step. It's kind of like going up to the 17th fret, except we're bending like that. And again, you can use your other two fingers here to help you bend up there and keep the control. And then that also helps you go down to the next note, which is right here on the 14th fret with your first finger. Then you do that bend again. Then you do that bend again, except this time you're starting off longer on the 16th fret. So it sounds like this. And then the next note we go back down to the 14th fret of the high E string. Then we take our third finger and we're putting that on the 17th fret of the B string. Then we take our third finger, put it on the 16th fret of the B string. And then we do kind of a quick hammer-on pull-off with our third finger onto the 17th fret of the B string. Then we do kind of a quick hammer on with our third finger to the 17th fret of the B string. And then go quickly down to the 14th fret with our first finger on the B string. And then the third finger goes onto the 16th fret of the G string. And then our first finger goes down to the 14th fret of the G string. Let me go ahead and play what we have so far, and feel free to play along with me. Oh, and remember, YouTube has a slow down feature. It's in one of your settings here on YouTube, and you can actually slow the video down. So if you need me to slow down because I might be talking really fast, but to me it sounds really slow like this, and you want me to sound like this, then you can go up to the settings and make me sound really slow. Also my guitar, but it slows me down. So that'll help you be able to play along with me and also get all this info in so you can get the right technique and all of that. Also pause and rewind and go back. Make sure you get each individual note down. But let's go ahead and play it together. 1, 2, ready, go. And that's what we have so far. So next we go back up to the bending part with the third finger on the 16th fret. We go up a half step, come back down, then hit the 14th fret with our first finger again. Do the bend up again, come back down, first finger on the 14th fret of the high E string again. Then we take our third finger and put it on the 17th fret of the B string. Then we take our third finger, slide it up from the 17th fret to the 19th fret. Like that. Come quickly up here to the 21st fret. Now, on my guitar, I don't really have as many frets as some other guitars, so what I have to do, I have to bend up really far. So this might be a bit of a reach for you too, but I know you guys can get it. So we're gonna, like, I think it's a step and then a step and a half, so it's a really high bend, especially for a Stratocaster that's only got 21 frets. So we start on the 21st fret and bend up. We bend up a whole step, and then up another half step to the E note. And then go back into the rhythm section. And that's it, folks. That's all, folks. Let's go ahead and play it again pretty slowly. Again, you can slow it down if necessary, and I'll go through all of the parts. 1, 2, ready, go. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope that you all enjoyed the content. Please like it if you did, then smash the subscribe button because I'm coming out with videos every single week, just like this one: guitar tutorials, song tutorials, music theory lessons, product reviews, and even vlogs. So if you like vlogs, then this channel is for you as well. Again, my name is Evan DiDio, and you've watched another episode on the Evan DiDio Show. Again, this was the lead solo to Don't Stop Believing, so you can amaze and wow all your friends. That's what it does. That's what this solo does. That's how awesome it is. Again, this is a fun, family-friendly channel, so subscribe. And then if you have any questions, leave it in the comments below and I'll do my best to get to it. Also, click one of these boxes right here and let's see an awesome logo.